Hey everyone, this is Alexander Concepcion with Taco Street Locating, and here's a quick video on apartments in Southwest Austin. If you find this video useful, give me a shout out on my website, Taco Street Locating. If you're looking for an apartment, we're totally free to work with. So I just wanted to record this video because this is a conversation I've had a lot with clients looking for places in Southwest Austin, which is a cool way to live in like the Texas countryside, like the hill country, while still being reasonably close to downtown Austin. And there's a surprisingly large amount of like good quality apartment buildings out here. So here is kind of a rundown through a lot of the new modern ones. Starting at the tip is Westerly 360. Really nice building, kind of tucked along like a highway, but you are pretty close to a lot of stuff. It is easy to get to like South Austin downtown from this location. It still keeps you pretty close to the action and the green belt, which is really cool. Further south, kind of a lot. All the edge between like South Austin, Southwest Austin is Lex and Garza Ranch. Here's a brand new building, 4.5 stars on Google. It's anything above 4 stars on Google is usually a pretty good sign. But it's really new, opened up in 2020, 2021-ish. It's really nice, worth checking out if you like that area. The Santal has a really cool classic Texas like modern hill country energy to it. Some of them have like kind of parking lot views. Some of them have nice vistas out into the hill country. The units here are usually pretty nice. Some of them, they have like really tall ceilings. Some of them have nice balconies. Yeah, worth having on the list. Pearl Lantana is one I like a lot. I think this is one of the best ones in the area. It has a really distinct kind of hill country energy to it. The floor plans are really nice. Pretty much everything is nice about this place. It does give you like a cool hill country feel to it. Whereas some of the other buildings, like the Windsor Oak Hill, there's a few Windsor properties out here, but they're all kind of the same. And my kind of issue, I mean, it's nice, high-end, luxury, all that stuff, but Windsor doesn't really try to localize the energy of the buildings. Like, this kind of just feels like a downtown building that they just put in the countryside. I mean, which means it's still nice, but whereas a place like Santal or Pearl Lantana does feel more like you're in the hill country. But still very nice place. Nearby is it's a brand new one called the Shiloh. I haven't even been here yet, but the pictures seem pretty good. So that's that. BK's Vistas is an interesting one because it's more of a townhome community than it is a apartment complex. So rather than like renting an apartment unit, you're going to be getting like an entire townhouse, which is pretty cool. Let's see if this loads. Yeah, so you get more of these townhouses rather than apartment complexes where you typically just get a room. So that makes BK's Vistas interesting. So you have this trio of buildings here. They're pretty much all the same. Ocotillo, Yaupan, and Palo Verde. All just the same set, modern, kind of generic. I mean, nice, modern, high-end generic, but kind of the same complex, just all right next to each other. But they're all nice. If you're going to be in the area, it might be worth checking out. Amley Covered Bridge is a bit further west than the other ones. I've had a lot of people lease here. Like the other Amley properties, they It's just like good, solid, like modern, not like super luxury high end in the same way Windsor's are, but kind of like that mid upper range for quality. The value is usually pretty good. So I've had a lot of people lease here. Calista, the reviews are seem problematic. So even though it is a nice building, it's modern and all that stuff, the reviews are pretty concerning. So I don't know how hard I'd recommend it. Landmark Conservancy. I have had a lot of clients move in here back when the reviews were better, but kind of like Amley Covered Bridge, it has often striked a good, like, healthy balance between like value and price, but that always changes with time. Hudson Miramont, kind of really nice place with some good views of the hill country. It is slightly older than some of the other ones, but that mostly wraps it up. I'll throw in this last one here. It's not Southwest; it's just West Austin, but it's one of the only complexes out in West Austin that's still there. They just don't do a lot of apartments out here, and somehow they just snuck one in. So 3500 Westlake, really nice building, along the 360 highway, which means you're not going to have much of a neighborhood to walk around, but you will have this area to drive around. It's kind of more of a corporate area, but the building is really nice. You just will have to drive for a while to get places. So I think that about wraps up this guide. If you found it useful, check out my website, Taco Street Locating. Give me a shout if you need help finding a place to live. And yeah, thanks. Hope you found this useful.